Hi guys, it's me, Boog,
And Dad.
and today we're gonna be reviewing the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover Autobot Cup.
What? There's
Yeah,
no cup?
yes, Autobot Cup Triple T.
Oh, his name. Yes,
Yes.
Autobot Cup. I was like, this doesn't turn into a cup. That would be the lamest thing ever. Who would even come up with that? All right, folks. Yes, it's me, Dad. You may not recognize me because I just got a haircut, but it's still
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Do I look totally different?
No, I think everyone already knew that was you.
Oh, okay, good. All
I
right.
think everyone still recognized you.
But yeah, what we have here is the brand new, just released, because we just pre-ordered it, so I'm assuming it was just released because it just came in the mail. And I think this is the second in our series of the Transformers GI Joe combiners kind of series they got going on here. I think this is like the fourth or fifth one. We did the one on Megatron and the His Tank.
Yes.
And I think this is the second one that we own. There is a Bumblebee one that's out there that's kind of just so-so. And then there is a Soundwave one, which I really like. I think I will be picking up the Soundwave one because it seems pretty cool. But anyhow, yeah. So with this one, you're going to get, of course, Sarge here. You're also going to get Leatherneck. So with this one, we get two figures. I don't think we've had another one before that we've actually gotten two figures on.
Yeah,
And then, of
we did
course,
get a figure with Megatron because
and of course, we get in this, which is absolutely awesome, Sergeant Slaughter's Triple T, which is great.
yeah, we did get a figure with our Megatron his tank one. We were supposed to, but we didn't get
Yeah,
it.
we got ripped off on that one. Yeah, ours was, I don't know. We ordered that one from Amazon, and obviously someone had ordered it before and returned it and opened it because the figure was missing. Everything else was there, but there was no figure. So, but this is brand new. Like I said, pre-ordered from Hasbro.
Whoever that butler was, me and Dad are looking for you.
Yes. But yeah, this was pre-ordered from Hasbro Pulse. So yeah, everything should be good with this, or at least it better be. Or we're sending it back. But anyway, like you said, as you can see, it's got the awesome classic 80s style GI Joe and Transformers box style on it, which I absolutely love.
Let's split in half.
Yeah, I would keep it just like this. Then it has that split in the half thing. That part I don't think I absolutely love because I think in order to get it out, you actually have to split the box in half, which kind of ruins it. But I'm going to try to just open it from the end this time and see if that works, see if we can leave the box intact. But I'm not sure if that's exactly going to work. But the package is absolutely beautiful. Hasbro definitely hit a home run with that for sure. And then you can see here on the back, it's kind of G.I. Joe 2024, the X, and Transformers. And that says a little something else on the bottom. Comes back around here. I'll show it to you. Cup actually looks pretty cool here too. As you can see him as he's transformed there. It says, "Oh, Transformers collaborative. Collaborative? You know what that means?
Collaborative.
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 Yes. Oh, so anyway, yes, collaborative. That. So it's that.
10 minutes later.
Yes. Right. Well, they call the guy Cup, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe the next guy's going to be called Collaborative.
Collaborative.
Right. So, so anyway, all right. So enough goofing around. Let's
Get
give
into
us a
it.
few minutes. Yeah, we'll get into this and let you know what we think.
We're back. Okay, so we're here with the top secret Cobra files.
Absolutely. So I just want to show you this. So, and yes, you can get it out of the box and still leave this intact. So you'll have your nice, awesome box if you decide you want to keep it, like me, because I think this box is fabulous. And then, as Boog is showing you here, so on the inner box, this is what you have once you slide it out of that sleeve, basically.
I wonder who made this.
Yes. I don't know who made it, but we also have, like you said, the top secret Cobra files. And then on this side here, Boog will show you the logo there again. Our X, or yeah, there you go. G.I. Joe and Transformers together, and then from there you can open this box. Like it'll just flip up, and we'll be able to get everything out, hopefully pretty easily.
I will say it doesn't really say it doesn't really make sense why it would be the Cobra files because they were working because this is a G.I. Joe set.
And Cups and Autobots.
Yes.
Yeah, not too sure about that either.
Anyway, let's get into this.
All right, so yeah, so this now it makes sense because we have a little message here from the Sarge. So these are files that, of course, the GI Joe guys keep on the Cobras, and so I'm going to read you a little message here from the Sarge's Cobra files here. And of course, it's top secret, so I probably shouldn't be reading this out loud for everybody to hear.
Don't do it.
But just make sure you don't share it with anyone.
Sarge McCuz off the airways, please.
Yeah, he may literally come and camel clutch me and pile drive me to death. All right, so listen up, maggots. Cobra and the cons are striking at us harder than ever, but they're going to think twice after we whip you recruits into shape. Slaughter bot style training starts at 0600 maggots. I want to see this. It's like collector's edition.
We're back.
Okay, so yeah, once we open up the top secret files here, you can see how nice everything is kind of put in there in a nice orderly fashion. So yeah, we have the triple T here, and looks like some other parts we're going to have to add on. But then, yes, in this one, we do indeed have our two 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figures. There's the Sarge, and let's see, who is the other guy? Leatherback. So Sarge and Leatherback both there together. So absolutely awesome. Let me tell you, folks, you guys, well, just take a smell. Deep in. Yeah, there's nothing like brand new 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figs fresh out of the box. This is good stuff here, I'm telling you. I'm really liking it. All right, give us a couple minutes.
This set's replacing pumpkin pecan waffles in our house.
Yes. G.I. Joe fig food. Over 30.
And we're here with Triple T.
Oh, it's Cup right now.
Oh, he's Cup right now. Yes, of course.
He's the Triple T when he transforms.
Yes.
Yes. But man, check out Cup. He is absolutely amazing. I think they did a really good job with him. I love how they got all the kind of like the treads part of the tank kind of on the back. Looks like a huge like backpack. The military green looks really, really awesome on him. Like I said, this guy he's really cool. I'm very impressed with this one. And as you can see, he comes in cup form, and then you're going to have to transform him to get to the triple T, which we'll be doing that next. But I'll let Boo kind of go over some articulation with you here first, and then I'll show you the figures. Because we have figures.
So, pretty much get all of your swivel around. Pretty much, I think it's just a ball joint, I think.
Okay.
Arm goes up, all the way up.
Very nice.
Swivel.
Yeah.
Watch out for the backpack.
Oh, yeah.
Single elbow goes all the way up and swivels. Okay, we do have swivel at the waist.
Okay.
Kick.
Oh, huge kick. Oh, yeah. Cup can kick it.
And back to there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, kind of.
He's got a pretty good little knee joint in there.
Yeah, he can kind of kick his robotic cheeks.
Yeah.
And then foot. And the foot is actually in the package, it's tucked in there.
Right. So you just have to pop that out, and then you're ready to go.
Yes.
In robot mode or cut mode.
Cup mode.
Yes. So yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. I think this is good. I mean, yeah, the legs are a little clunky, but it's all right. No big deal. Got some articulation. You can even, move him around. Got some good playability, I think, for what he is. And the paint and stuff looks really, really nice. I love that military green on him. And the head sculpt's kind of nice. It's different. All right, so sorry, cut the mover for a second. So let me tell you guys. All right, so this is a almost perfect card bag here. Not even punched. Check that out. How awesome is that? And this is Leatherneck. And I told Boog earlier during our little off-camera time, do you know how long it's been since I've held a brand new 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figure? Over 35 years. Oh, that makes me seem old, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I had a ton of these in my collection as a kid. So many. Probably way more of these than I ever had Star Wars guys, to be honest. But I like the Star Wars figures, but from an action figure standpoint, I enjoyed these more because of the articulation. They were so much better than Star Wars' 5POA, which is what we had at the time. And I could use these as, of course, a War Army guys, and then I could also use them of course, crossing over with Star Wars for those battles. And then they could also convert over, and they were great wrestling figs. Because of all the articulation, you could do pretty much any move you wanted with these things until your rubber band broke in the middle.
Then it was over.
But no, it wasn't over. That was still repairable. I figured out how to repair it. So yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, if only me and Dad would actually go down there and actually repair some of them.
Yes, we definitely need to do that. Right, we have a lot of repairs to make. But here you go. There's the card back. You get the data card file. Like you said, Leatherneck. There he is running next to Sarge. I always wondered why, like, he never got to ride. Like, Sarge gets the awesome Triple T, and then Leatherneck's just kind of stuck there on the side, having to fight in on his feet. So, but that's what happens. Anyway, so you're gonna get Leatherneck's M16 and his great backpack. So yeah, I'm loving, like I said, all of this. But like I said, as you guys probably know, me and Boo collect so much. I was like, I'm not getting back into GI Joe anymore. Like I said, but um, with, I mean, we already kind of do Transformers, a little
Yeah.
bit, the ones we really like. But then when I saw they were doing this collaboration, I was like, okay, I've just got to just just test the waters a little bit. There's only 4 or 5, so I can't go too far with
Yeah,
it.
next thing you know, we're gonna
Yeah,
have an entire G.I. Joe shelf.
just see. And actually, me and Boog's got some pretty interesting relics from my childhood collection.
We have an entire like Darth Vader action figure case full of them.
Yes, full of them, right? Absolutely. And then we also have one of the most famous set GI Joe sets ever made, because that was the greatest thing about these guys back in the '80s. They shrunk them down. When GI Joe first came out, they were almost like Barbies, really big. That was before my generation. I never had any of those. But in the '80s, they shrunk them down to this, and then that meant vehicles. And boy, did we get vehicles! They made a vehicle for everything, and they were absolutely incredible. Like I said, so I have one of the actually most sought after GI Joe vehicles of that time period. And one day, I'm not gonna give you spoilers to tell you what it is, but one day me and Boo will get it on the channel. Um, just because it is so darn cool, and it's just something that probably will never be made again. Because some of the vehicles like the GI Joe did, they made some of the biggest vehicles that have ever been made as far as toys are concerned during that time period. So, and if you're interested, just look them up on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. They're everywhere. But yeah, just really really awesome time for toy collecting. Awesome time to be a kid. Like I said, some of the greatest toys ever made were in this 3 1/4 inch GI Joe series for sure. So this is really awesome to have this holding in my hand once again, and it feels a lot like it did way back then. So absolutely amazing. So there's Leatherneck, and then here's the man of the hour. Hello, Pukes, the Sarge, and again, a kid in the '80s. There wasn't a person alive, there wasn't a child alive who didn't know who Sarge was. He was probably the only probably more famous in the '80s for kids was maybe Hulk Hogan, and then Sarge was right behind him because, like I said, not only was he a professional wrestler with WWF, or WWF at the time. But then when he signed this contract with GI Joe and become a GI Joe figure and become a regular on the GI Joe TV show every Saturday morning, everybody knew Sarge. Yeah, I mean, just absolutely amazing, awesome figure. I had one just like this, 2 or 3 just like this. So yeah, this looks great. Hardback looks awesome. I love him there. The print's kind of in his cartoon style, what it like on the show. And then here he is on the back with the Triple T. And I always loved the Triple T. I had this when I was a kid too. Of course, it didn't transform. It was just the Triple T. But there he is with Leatherback and his data file there, which is awesome. I really used to cut these out and keep my own files of the Joes.
None of the Cobras.
Yeah, the Cobras too. Yes, yeah, of both. Yeah, because and then like I said, when they would die in the battles, I would just put a big X over it with a Sharpie. 'Cause,
No longer needed.
yeah, so sometimes they really did die in the battles because they got played with really really hard and rough. As Boogs talks about all those that are in my Darth Vader action figure case. Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
them are in rough shape. But anyway, so I want to show you guys these. Give us a few minutes. We're going to get it transformed into Triple T mode and get these open and out of the box.
And here it is transformed.
Absolutely. Man, what a set. So yeah, here's the Triple T, Sarge in it, ready to go into action, kick some Cobra butt, and red
Leatherface.
leather face, leather neck.
Neck.
Leather neck, yeah, right there by his side. Like I said, rolling into action. Yeah, so I think this is a very cool set. Um, I guess the only other one we have to compare it to is the His Tank, and that's also on the channel, I think.
Maybe.
If Boo posted it, we'll check on that. But it's kind of incomplete because, like I said, ours was missing the figure. But the His Tank is very, very cool. I will bring it out here so you guys can at least see it, because it's interesting anyway. Um, Now, as far as like I said, you guys got to see him in robot mode or um, uh, what's his terrible Transformer name?
Cup.
Cup mode. Yeah, cup. So, and then like I said, here it is with the triple T. And like I said, it does look absolutely amazing. It looks pretty much just like the one from the 80s that did not transform when I was a kid. And I mean, it's just, unfortunately, I don't still have that one. But I do have the Sarge that I had when I was a kid. So
That's
just
right.
kind of
We
wanted to
have
bring him out to compare him.
a few figures here.
Yeah. I think, I can't remember that guy's name, but I think he was in the same set as Sarge. You can see their colors are kind of the same. That's definitely one of the Cobras. And yeah, I won't even try with the names. I used to know the names, but not anymore. There's just a few old classic figs, kind of the
This one's Night Creeper. I do know.
Night Creeper. Okay,
Yes.
to kind of go with this set. Um, but yeah, like I said, the set's great. It is awesome. The now transforming it, I mean, I don't want to give it a bad rap because it's me. I'm terrible at transforming these new Transformers. So it took me over 30 minutes. Which for most people is probably a simple build. I just struggle with it. So there's there's like I said, so many twists and turns and things that you don't know that it'll do, but it does it. And you know the instructions are well, they're the instructions. But I did get it done, did figure it out. I didn't use any video help. I did it all on my own. I'm very proud. Will I ever do it again? No. I don't care to spend 30 minutes transforming it back and forth. So it'll probably stay in triple T mode for the rest of its life, as far as I'm concerned, unless Boog decides he wants to transform it one day. And that's too bad for our Autobot friend, Cup, but it is what it is. So
And then he'll have the same fate as Megatron, now permanently a G.I. Joe vehicle now.
yes, yes. It's like, and our other collector assistant Megatron, he's just currently always going to be the gun. But anyway, um, so here is the new Leatherface. See him, all the details. Love it. Absolutely awesome. Does he still have the band? Yes, he does. Built exactly the same way.
And he came with a stand.
He looks fantastic. Yeah, of course, the paint has gotten so much better. He even came with a stand. Good job, Hasbro.
Please give us more of them.
Yeah, backpack, absolutely awesome. All this is just great. I just wish these would hit shelves in the 3 3/4, just like this. I don't care anything about the 6 inch. It's kind of like they want to push all that 6 inch Black Series Star Wars / stuff into GI Joe. I don't care anything about that. This is what I want. I want these guys and vehicles, which they have done a little bit of this, but not a lot. They need to do more. Of course, they want to keep pushing their 6 inch guys, but anyway. But yeah, this is like I said, this is what I'm interested in. The great figure here. Boo's going to compare the two Sarges for you, kind of side by side. So you can see the difference. So this Sarge, I think, is from the late 80s, probably 88, 89.
I think he's a
It used to say
and
on his cheeks if you could see it.
no, it does not say it. It is
Nothing at all. Or maybe the inside of the leg. Well, this is the new one, but
yeah, probably. This here we go. 1986.
there you go. Okay, so 1986 Sarge there,
Yes.
compared with 2024 Sarge.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a while, Sarge. Sarge, me Sarge.
Yeah, this figure was at the end of Dad's collection, as you could probably tell by how pristine it looks.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I took care of Sarge. He was one of my favorites. So
Yeah.
yeah, and yes, it was towards the end of my run. By the time 86 rolled around, I was like 9 years old. So yeah, I was well, not towards the end. I probably played with these slabs at least 12 or so,
Yeah.
12 or 13. But yeah, I just kept him in good shape for whatever reason. I think it's because I had multiple Sarges,
I think
so he was
yeah, you
probably the one that I played with the least.
kept these two
Yeah,
in pretty good shape. Actually, this one's in phenomenal shape, actually.
yeah, I think they come from the same set. You can tell by the coloring.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would group them together into teams, and that I can't remember what the team was called, but that's what it was. You used to have some too that were all tiger striped. They were really cool, like Bazooka.
The Sarge team.
Yes, but yeah. So like I said, I believe the set was around $100. So I guess I have to decide now: do I recommend it? If you're a GI Joe Transformer kid, basically, if you're just a kid of the '80s and you're still collecting, yeah, I think it's worth getting. It's cool enough to where like I said, it's just it's the best of both worlds. You get the really cool vehicle, and the fact that you get two, not one, but two of the really cool Joes. Plus the Transformer feature part of it. Yeah, I think it's awesome, absolutely awesome. So I'm just trying to figure out like how they differentiate between the lines now. So if anybody knows what they're calling the 3 3/4 inch line now, that would be great for me to know to help me search down and maybe pick up just a few more that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, and the vehicles. Um, but other than that, like I said, I'm not going to just dive into this collection. I don't think kind of been there. Too many other collections. But then again, I might. Not enough space. I don't know.
Famous last
Yeah,
words.
we'll see what happens there. We'll see. All right, Books. I guess it's time for
G.I. Joe
our.
display later.
Yeah. It's time for our ratings.
Yes. Baptiste. I guess I'll go first.
Oops. Sorry, Sarge.
I'm gonna
Get
go.
Sarge back up there.
I'm gonna go with 4 stars.
Okay.
Pretty much only take off a point for the it being a pain in the cheeks to transform.
Yeah, and I'm not taking off. I'm going to go with 4.5 stars because, like I said, I don't knock it on that because I just think I stink at the new version of Transformers these days. Like when I get the retro figures, I could transform awesome, just like I did when I was a kid. But the newer ones, they just got more steps and they're more complicated, and I don't have the patience for it. So I'm not going to knock them for that, though. No, I would prefer something simpler. People may enjoy that kind of thing. But like when I was a kid playing, I always wanted to be able to transform in just a few minutes. 8, 9, 10 steps, boom, 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 because otherwise it slowed your playtime down too much. You needed to be.
Me and Dad have often had laughs about if what if the like modern Transformers had like the same transform time as the figures do.
Yeah, it would be horrible. Yeah, but I mean, now all your G1 figures, not the ones that have been redone, but the original G1 figures. I mean, yeah, you've got those done in 5 minutes max, even on the complicated ones, but more like 2 or 3 minutes on most of them. I mean, so literally, you can sit there, be rolling in with Prime, and he's in robot mode, ready to fight, just like that. Whereas a lot of these new ones, it just doesn't work. You're rolling in, and then okay, 30 minutes later, and then and Megatron. Now it's going to be another hour, and then it's just there's no fun in that. I don't understand.
The battle would probably been over by then.
Yes, why have you got so complicated, Hasbro?
Why?
I don't know. But anyway, like I said, that's just my opinion. Other people probably love it. They would feel like they get their money's worth because these are expensive. Having a longer transformation maybe thing or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, I like it. So I'm going 4.5 stars. I think it's great. The fact that you get two, not one, but two totally awesome figures. You get, like I said, a great triple T. Looks like once you get this thing together, it's pretty sturdy, rolls around. Come on, Sarge. All right, you little pubes. Here we go. Oh, just kidding. Definitely not doing that.
Don't pull a
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Cobra Commanders, surrender! And you pubes. Yeah, take that, you little maggots.
Boss, they already surrendered.
What's that? You don't surrender?
Boss, they already surrendered.
What?
Yeah, they've already surrendered.
Why won't you surrender? So anyway, yeah, like I said, you can just have absolute blast with these things. Sarge gets a little carried away sometimes. It's, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed the review. Like and subscribe as always. Like I said, if you enjoy what we're doing, we're getting really close to our goal for I think end of the year. We're looking for 1,000 subscribers. We're getting very close to 800 as we speak. So, like I said, I'd always like it, share it, all that kind of stuff. If you don't mind, it helps us out a ton. Just gets us in front of new eyeballs, and that gets us more subscribers. You know how it goes. So, take care, everybody, and hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the next one.
Boss, they took the TT.
What? Ah! See you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.